So I'm so tired of speakers talking about how much money they make, or worse, who they've been on stage with, shared a stage with. I decided that that doesn't mean anything if you're the smallest speaker on a stage where some big person spoke at the same event. What does that say about you, that you need to say that? I think the only credible thing to share is how many people we've actually served. And because we own a social digital content creation agency for 10 years, we get to serve a lot of people. We've gotten to serve people like New York Times bestselling authors J.J. Virgin, Jack Canfield, The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort, and then other great New York Times bestsellers you may never have heard of because they're in the health and wellness field, like Dr. William Davis, who wrote Wheat Belly, Alan Christensen, who wrote The Adrenal Reset Diet, Dr. Tom O'Brien, The Autoimmune Fix. We have just been so blessed, and we've handled a lot of their book launches. We've just been doing amazing work. And we don't even have a website. Like, we just work ourselves to death, and we stay on the down low. So what happens with somebody like an agency like us is we max out at about 10 clients. There's a waiting list, and we don't advertise ourselves. We are very quiet. We're copywriters, so we keep a low profile. But if you couldn't afford to work with us, I hated that. I speak at conferences all over the country, and I teach digital marketing and how social media fits into the Google algorithm. And I'm awesome. I speak probably 25 or 30 times a year. And, if you couldn't afford to work with our agency, or if the agency was full, which it often is, we started a little membership program. So here's what membership looked like, because I'm a tech idiot. I taught live every Thursday on a shared screen, and you could ask questions live, and I would send you the notes. And so many people did so well with this. But implementation was a problem, because unless they did what I taught them that week, it was hard for people to backtrack the learning when they were ready to make a change. So we took all of our content on how to use LinkedIn groups, or how to use advanced search on LinkedIn, how to use meetup groups, how to get a 57% open rate like I have on email, how to do webinars that convert, copywriting, editorial calendar, how to get into some of the best online magazines, and then other things like Facebook ads and YouTube ads, and how does the Google algorithm work. We took all of this learning and we put it into a membership site where you can log in and you can look at the library of content. Somebody else did that. I'm not really good at that. So we teach things like how to use lead pages so that you can set up an offer in a way that you don't have to hire a web designer to do that for you. Do you know you don't even need a website anymore? Crazy, right? So we set all of this up. So what's happened now is we're trying to figure out how to make this fully implementable for people. So right now the price is $9.97. It's giving you a 2-day ticket to a live event that we do on the East Coast, West Coast, or Austin, Texas, just for now. We're probably not going to include that for much longer. We want to see if it works for people. They also get the membership itself and the 8-week course that we teach live every Thursday night. We still do it. So you can come on and you can ask your questions about anything every single Thursday. Like, I don't know anybody else doing this where they have a membership and they have an office hour appointment every Thursday. I teach something amazing, like how do you get an Amazon bestseller? How do you write your book in 40 hours? So whatever I do, I teach you, and we have an agency. We do pretty much everything. And if I don't teach it, I pay other teachers to come in and do this for you. So I've hired people to teach Instagram and Twitter, things I do, but I found a better expert. I want you to have the best, so I bring them in. So I think this is an amazing investment, and I really, really want you to participate. It's a 30-day guarantee, so if it's not for you, I give back your money. It's a great test drive. So stop what you're doing. Sign up here, let me support you, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you watch this, and I'm grateful to get to work with you. I want to give you one tip before you leave, all just to support you. I want you to remember a few things. One tip on LinkedIn. Your headline, where you're putting your title, is not for that. Put what you do and as many of your keywords there as you can, because that's how LinkedIn answers a search. So if somebody goes onto LinkedIn and searches a great speaker, I want you to have great speaker in your headline. So that's a tip for LinkedIn. Let me give you one for YouTube. I want you to make sure that you're putting your phone number at the end of your video. Get a phone number that you're comfortable to give out. It is the most intimate way to engage people and get them to respond to you. Why? Not because they're going to call you, because it says you're trustworthy. Hey, I came back. I just had to say one other thing, but my hair was driving me crazy. So listen, here's the thing. The reason that we teach this It's not our revenue stream. We have a very successful agency. We're great. We started teaching the course because when we taught all over the country, people really needed what we know, and we wanted to help. And we want to help you. And the reason I want to help you is this. The work you have to do in the world cannot be done by anybody else. The work you need to do in the world can't be done by anybody else. You have to do your work. This is my work. My work is to support you, to get what you create out to others, and that's it. So I want you to take this class, and I want to be here to help you, and thanks for your time.